I don't want to do some I don't want to do chewing. Unless you pay $10 on Patreon, then I will do some chewing ASMR.
We're gonna do a mukbang up in here.
I'm a whore. It's fine. We should do that one time.
A mukbang?
Not like a real mukbang, because that sounds like it's gonna kill us.
Yeah, I would probably die.
But we can do have a dinner thing.
Are people into that? Some people are into that.
Yeah, eventually gotta have a dinner thing with us, like dinner and a movie. We'll do that. I'm not doing a mukbang because that sounds like a horrible universe that was popular at one point, and I don't want to go back to. Yeah. Ever. Go back to my numbers ever there. Baccano.
We're back.
Yay.
Hello. Welcome back. We're going to talk about Baccano, episode 8. Isaac and Miria unintentionally spread happiness around them. Dara, what'd you think of this episode?
It was happy. Because it's inaccurate.
I know that you are a fan of Isaac and Miria.
They're kind of my faves.
So we get to see here of what they do, really. They're not just robbers.
They are robbers.
They're not just robbers. They are bringers of joy upon every life that they
don't
touch.
Purposely bring joy. Well,
they try their best, and we love them. So this episode starts off. We are in a New York police department, and there are two special agents by the names of Bill Sullivan and Donald Brown. They're the two guys we saw in the first episode who were investigating the train crash.
We're working on this case for the Justice Department. Thanks.
What case?
It's a pleasure.
You know, the case.
They're here because they're pursuing suspects in a string of unusual robberies from San Francisco all the way to the East Coast.
Oh.
So far. Of course,
just let them
the
be.
Entire force's full cooperation. These are the only known photographs of the robbers.
Look how cute they are.
Oh. So they are also investigating an unusual string of 80-plus robberies spanning America, from East Coast to, I think, San Francisco. We already know who that is because we've been paying attention. So they have some pictures, the only photos that have been taken of these people, and surprise, surprise, it's Isaac and Miria.
What?
Dressed in all forms of costumes.
Do the cops need to go after them? Like, they're not doing any harm.
Well, here's the thing, because you're right. They said, they've mostly just been doing some petty robberies. They stole some candy, some clocks, some chocolates, and also a museum door. But they have been doing some bigger crimes lately, including the entire fortune of the Genoward family in New Jersey, who are millionaires, by the way.
in Chicago.
Genowards are New Jersey, Russos are Chicago.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, but to be fair, in their defense.
Yeah. But, sorry, I just read ahead. Yes, it's very funny because they have pictures taken of them, and the reason is that people just think they're dressed in costumes. People think they're funny, so they take photos, not realizing that these are, in fact, very experienced thieves. But... So these are the people that they're on the lookout for, but we jump back to 1931 on the Flying Pussyfoot, and Isaac and Miria, they cry out. They are distraught because Dara.
This is terrible! Miria! We've forgotten something of the utmost importance.
What could it be?
Miria! It's Ennis!
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Whatever will we do?
What happened?
What will we ever do?
What?
We forgot to buy a gift for Ennis!
Isaac and Miria unintentionally spread happiness around them.
I mean...
They did. Yeah. They forgot to buy the souvenir for Ennis.
Which is like their one thing.
The one thing that they came here to do.
But to be fair, I think Ennis just wants their company.
Ennis just likes them. And makes sense. Makes perfect sense. So we dropped the title there because obviously that's what Isaac and Miria do, is that they unintentionally spread happiness around them. We're back. We're going to hang out with Jacuzzi Splot for a little bit. His friends are, they just saw the rail tracer, and so they are trying to figure out what to do about that.
That's the rail tracer!
It's the rail tracer. Is it?
think it's God. Let's go.
So this is fine, and I don't want Jacuzzi to die.
No.
I don't want any of them to die.
Up there.
Wait, can the rail trace kill an immortal?
You got that?
No problem.
Hey, watch out for the guys in
Probably
black
not.
suits, okay?
That's fine. This
Yeah.
is fine.
They are going to get up on the roof and they're going to start. I don't know why they got up on the roof. I forget where they're going.
To a cart.
They're gonna go do things. Well, their job is to they want to take care of the black suits.
Yeah.
Because like, heck, those guys. So Jacuzzi is very motivated, and he's very worked up. So of course he's crying a little bit. And they make a remark that they haven't seen him that way since the Russo family killed 8 of their gang. So Jacuzzi is a good guy, and he gets when he feels some kind of way about something.
He feels it.
He feels it. Boy feels a lot of things. Anyway, so we're going to go back to 1932, which I think I may have said this was 1931, another episode. I'm sorry, it's hard to keep track, but we're going back to... We're going to hang out with Eve Genovia, who has just, of course, been kidnapped.
Right.
By the Rigatonis.
Right. Finally, a story I care about.
I'm Gustavo Baccano of the Runarada family.
Gaston Baguette.
I'm sorry we were a little rough, but relax. We're not planning to kill you.
Runarada. I've heard that name before.
That's because your grandfather, father, and brother all used to be good friends with our boss.
Close your mouth.
Most notably, of course, Gustave Baguette.
Gaston Baguette.
Gaston Baguette Rigatoni. And he basically just tells her that they, he wants to bring out Dallas and figure out where he is. And they know that he's in some kind of trouble, but they don't know exactly what trouble that is. Gustavo kind of explains Dallas has blackmail on him and says that, Dallas has blackmail that Gustavo killed Eve's father and his brother.
We can't find him, so we figured that if we took you hostage, it'd make it easy, and he'd just come to us. It may be distasteful, but you're gonna stay with us. Are you scared? You're scared, aren't you?
No shit.
Back away, jerk.
And close your mouth.
Chew with your mouth closed.
You're a
Disgusting.
spunky little skirt.
And so she tries to ask if that's true. He doesn't really give it away, so we don't really know what that. So yeah. And we close with Eve. She likes to pray.
She's religious.
She's very religious.
Yeah.
And they make some notes in this episode that make it seem like, believing in God's for children. But like, this is the 1930s. I feel like that was like a thing that most people did.
Did the mob? Well,
Sure.
They're Italians. Like
You saw The Godfather. Of course they do.
You're right.
It's one of the best scenes. Some of the kind of scenes in film history.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So we got this family, right? Just go watch the film, people. If you don't know, just go watch the film.
There's a lot of moida.
There's a lot of moida. It's great.
Except for the horse murder. That wasn't fun.
No.
I mean, it was a fun scene, but
the
like...
horse did not deserve it, and honestly, just like, rude. So we're going to go back 2 years, but we're still going to follow Eve, actually. So she's very upset. She's just upset about her brother, because it seems like he likes to just go away for long periods of time. Sometimes he comes back, sometimes he doesn't. But he seems like he's not in a good way. But she's upset because she does care about her brother.
Yeah.
Very much. And there's
the only person.
Yes, the only person who cares about Dallas. And so she hears some voices out on her balcony, who are speculating why she's crying, and obviously it's because she is upset about her lover, whether because they're separated or because they're
dead.
separated, yeah, or he's dead.
Picture. Fine.
Photograph.
It must be her lover.
A romance.
I'll bet they were lovey-dovey.
Lovey-dovey.
Where are they?
They've been forced apart.
It must have been a bittersweet farewell.
That's offensive.
That's offensive.
Or maybe it's death that stands between them.
Magic love.
Which is the ultimate separation.
Yes. So, of course, who is it but Isaac and Miria?
Hooray!
I love them so much. And they are dressed in...
Not offensive at all.
in a questionable way, but of course this does feel very 30s, and it does feel still kind of uncomfortable.
What are you talking about? It's fine. It's fine.
And I like the part where Eve says something and then they like shush her and then realize that like they've been found out. I think it's very funny. Isaac claims that they are brutal thugs, but Eve just thinks they're very funny, and she laughs. She thinks they're funny. It's hard to be intimidated by them because they're very much not.
Oh, see, we just spread happiness.
She was crying just a second ago.
She is acting rather strange.
Wait, did Eve just give them the fortune?
We had no choice.
No choice, huh?
Tell us everything about your lover.
We're good listeners.
And advisors. We no lie, we tell truth.
That's offensive.
You can't do that. Oh, the 30s.
There were 2 lookouts.
I was about to say, Americans, we're not the only ones who are offensive.
Intimidating, but they're very sweet. They want to know kind of what her deal is and why Eve is crying, and so they ask kind of about her story. And so, of course, Isaac and Miria, get some of that backstory. So back on the Flying Pussyfoot, Jacuzzi's gang gets back together in the next car. They want to figure out what's going on. So Nice reports that she saw 2 lemurs carrying machine guns in the dining car, but Isaac, Miria, Ches, Mary, and Natalie are all missing. So Jacuzzi's worried because, of course, he doesn't want them to be dead because they're his friends, and he loves his friends.
We don't know where
friends.
Natalie is.
No, we don't know where the senator's wife is. We don't know where Mary is either.
Kiki might be dead.
Kiki, we don't know what's going on with Kiki yet. We don't know what's going on with the senator's
Dodger's
wife.
fine.
Dodger will be okay.
Isaac and Mira are fine.
They're fine.
Okay.
And so Jacuzzi wants to kind of find their missing friends. We get a cute little moment.
Maybe they were just taken to another car. Let's find them.
Niece, I want you and Nick to take the roof and head toward the dining car. You're with me. Hey, Niece, I'll be coming back, so please be careful.
Yay. Oh, we shipped them?
Oh yeah, people ship them.
Okay.
They're really cute.
Are they the same age?
Aw, yeah.
What?
You were surprised by this ship.
I was really expecting it.
Jacuzzi and Niece are very cute together.
I thought that they were just friends. I'm kind of fine with it.
He kisses her every.
He does. I'm fine.
Kiss.
I'm fine with it, but I thought she might have been a bit older because I didn't understand why Jacuzzi was leader because he kind of like. I thought he was like at least maybe a teenager in his early 20s, and she kind of seemed like significantly not like maybe like a decade or two older.
Yeah,
but I guess not.
But nope, they're just really cute.
So we approve.
Yes. We do approve. I approve. A lot of people like that ship. I also like that ship. It's
okay,
good ship, folks. And I feel like at some point we get a little more backstory on them, but I'm pretty sure they're like longtime friends, possibly childhood friends. I think they're childhood friends. Mm-hmm. It's cute. So, anyway. So that happens. Jacuzzi and Nice share a little smooch. It's great. So back in 1930, Eve's kind of talking about her brother. And, he hasn't, he hasn't been great lately.
Or ever.
And the problem is money. So there's a lot of money. He wants money. Money's kind of a bad thing, and Miria and Isaac are confused by that because, obviously money's a great thing. What do you mean?
But why?
Well, I think it's because of our money.
Money's a good thing, right?
I thought that it was. No, it really isn't. When you have a lot of money, most people want something other than your friendship. What they say and what they feel are not the same. We end up seeing a lot of bad things. That's probably why my brother...
Sounds like a real pickle.
Poor thing.
What should she do?
And Eve kind of explains that, when you have a lot of money, people want things from you. So it's hard to be rich people, apparently. But
we understand the feeling.
yeah. So Isaac and Miria get the idea. It's like, well, if we want to make her happy, we just make it so she's not rich anymore.
Even though she's still technically rich.
Yeah, they just don't have like their fortune, but they still have the house, like the mansion and everything.
Maybe she should just stop being so rich.
Then she wouldn't have to see bad things anymore.
Oh my God.
Simple.
All right, then. Excuse us a moment.
Excuse us.
Excuse us.
We're just gonna.
I love them so much.
We're just gonna let them.
They're just gonna let them wrong place.
Oh no! Oh. Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't steal a mansion, obviously. That the last time they tried
No,
to
but they
steal,
took all
Billy
their
didn't
money.
work
But
out
like
well.
they're not like so poor like they don't like sell the mansion and their stuff.
Right. They just it's just enough that they can't give anything to Dallas. Who's pissed about that?
Well, to be fair.
So yeah, there's definitely money issues in the family.
And then Eve just kind of lets them.
She just like lets them.
lets them take all the money.
She's like, okay. She's like, I got new friends now.
Leaving just a peaceful family behind.
Your brother will be magically transformed.
Just like new.
That's how that works.
So,
Wait,
oh, we didn't get your name.
it's Eve. It's Eve Genoward.
It's Eve. I'm sure you'll be happy.
Well, goodbye.
Bye.
So she just let them.
She just let them do it. But to be fair, it sounds like she doesn't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she doesn't know.
So we guess that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was thinking like Eve was gonna be like, oh, suggest it to them, but they just kind of take the money, and she's like, all right.
Yeah, they're very smart. They can come up with that conclusion by themselves and then steal all the money.
But they were being helpful, and she was happy at in the end of it.
Mm-hmm. But back in 1931, Isaac and Miria find some dead bodies.
There's no sign of Jacuzzi.
He doesn't have a head.
He's already been eaten.
No.
It's okay. Don't worry. Since his body is not here, it must mean that he was swallowed whole by the monster. Which means he still survives inside its stomach.
That's
Swallowed whole. I'm so happy.
He was swallowed whole!
wait. Is the monster an Alaskan bullworm?
Yes, it is.
It's a big, scary, and big.
So they seem a little... It's very funny because they're very comedic characters, but they come across like corpses. But they don't like lose the humor, but they don't keep up with the humor. It's just kind of a point like, oh snap, the rail tracer. They're basically like, I guess the rail tracer did this.
We don't know where Jacuzzi is.
So they don't know where Jacuzzi is, so they are convinced that he has been swallowed whole by the rail tracer.
And is not dead.
So he's still alive, just in the belly. So that's fine. So they kind of are upset about that. They're crying a little bit until we realize that Jacuzzi, of course, is in the distance.
We were about to also
running towards
describe
them.
it with like a children's drawing.
Yes, I do love the... Yes, it's simple for your convenience.
And they think that the monster's an Alaskan bullworm.
The monster does in fact look like an Alaskan bullworm.
Well, it's not pink.
No, it's green, but like close enough. It's like a distant cousin of some
Yeah.
sort. It's like the Minnesota bullworm.
Okay.
Probably. But the good news is Jacuzzi's alive. Isaac and Miria are alive. So it's a very... So they have a very nice reunion, as in they all...
Yay!
He was a great guy.
Are you guys all right? Hey, Isaac! Hey!
It's almost like I can hear a sweet voice calling my name right now. I'll never hear such music.
Oh, no! This is a terrible...
I know.
Smush.
Punch into each other because Donnie, again, is a very large man. And Jacuzzi gets a face full of Miria. It's her boobs.
Because their dress gets ripped off.
Yeah, so I forgot, like, this show rarely ever gets, like, it goes into the anime tropes that I don't like, but that's always one. Anime is full of jokes where women end up being partially disrobed or somebody's face is in their boobs. It's a very common anime
That's
trope.
true. Okay.
Yeah, it gets a little tiring after a while. But boobs, big humor there. So that's like, I feel like one of the only few times that we
I guess I was
lean
thinking
into
because
that.
like, I was watching a bit of Age of Ultron, and that happens in that movie.
Oh yeah.
At least Scarlet Witch is in that movie.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's also like, I feel like Baccano also doesn't have the anime trope of like the character who's just like very perverted. It's like a thing. It's like a trope. You always have a character who's just like pervy, and like that's the joke.
I don't know. It's like Guest Song. I don't trust Guest Song by Get or the creepy guy.
Oh, I should. We have to watch some more anime so I can show you what that trope really is.
Oh,
no. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that.
But Miria's not disrobed for long.
No, it's only a little bit. It's not. Trust me, it's not bad in the grand scheme of anime things. Like this is the most anime that it gets, and it's like okay, whew.
No hentai here.
No, you're correct. You're right. Jacuzzi, Donnie, and Isaac and Miria all kind of get together and they kind of just get back up to speed. Then Isaac says that the train is just like the romance of the Three Kingdoms.
I don't know what that is.
It's a piece of ancient Chinese historical fiction. It tells the
How
story
does he
of
know all
three
these
great
stories?
warriors who divide their land in a feud.
And
Their names were Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Hokusai.
Oh, that's the thing with the Three Kingdoms. Like, there's a lot of fighting, and then like there's like armies and
a slug.
it's real history.
Jacuzzi, you have to beat Billy the Kid.
Be him. He's someone that legendary.
Yes, you can do it.
You can do it.
That wasn't.
He tries to explain that. It doesn't make any sense. Billy the Kid is also there in the Three Kingdoms.
Like, I know the story. I mean, I can't remember the story of Three Kingdoms.
Would you like to share with the class?
I'm trying to remember because it was an oversimplified episode.
That's okay.
So it was like ancient China.
Yeah.
And then there was like three different I think there was more than three technically.
Yeah.
And then there was sometimes where there was like a child emperor who was either like taken over by either like another like an uncle or like a mother or like a group of monks. Mm-hmm. And then eventually like all these sides just like went to war, and then it ended up being 3, but I think it was technically more like 12. Billy the Kid was not there. It wasn't a romance. It was just a lot of bloodshed.
Oh. So blood. I mean, that part.
So history.
That part is kind of like the Flying Pussyfoot in that there's a lot of blood.
It's also like most history in that there's a lot of blood.
That's true.
Blood and sex. That's what ruins everything.
Blood and sex. Great. So.
But Isaac, dear boy, is trying.
Mm-hmm. Isaac just like makes things up as he goes, and Miria just kind of goes along with that. Miria's the smarter one of the two.
Is she?
Yeah, Miria is smarter, but she doesn't know that she's smart. She just goes along with and Isaac just says whatever the heck he wants. It's great. They're a great duo. So Jacuzzi says that he wants to save all the passengers. He wants to stop the hijackers, but he doesn't think that he's a good person. He says that he's a bootlegger and he killed 3 people the other day, which he didn't actually kill those people because it was his gang who killed those people, not actually Jacuzzi. But Jacuzzi doesn't really see the difference.
I thought he meant the part where they were in the bar and he was like shooting a bunch of people.
No, he didn't actually kill people there. He just so.
I'm confused. I thought
he just kind of destroyed their place. He just trashed it.
No, we're the ones who killed them. Jacuzzi didn't do nothing.
What's the difference, huh? It happened. The Russos got 8 of our friends. Killed them. Killed them? It made me so mad that I went and knocked over 18 of the Russo family speakos.
18 robberies?
That must have taken all month. No! Just one day!
Just one day?
Jacuzzi was angrier than I'd ever seen him.
Oh.
Which means he cried a whole lot more than me.
I want revenge.
But like one, he's a bootlegger. That's not the worst crime in this.
That's far from the worst crime in this show. That's pretty menial stuff.
People are getting slurped.
People are getting slurped, Jacuzzi. Perspective.
But I felt like when he had the gun thing, because like it sounds like when he if somebody hurts his family, he gets really upset. So I feel like when he shot at the place, he ended up like accidentally killing some people.
It doesn't really specify, but so Jacuzzi kind of explains. They kind of explain that after the Russos killed 8 of his friends, he got angry and he robbed 18 Russo speakeasies in a single day,
Whoa.
which is insane. So Isaac and Miria are very impressed by the fact that he did that in a single day. And, it was the angriest that Donnie had ever seen him, which meant he cried the whole time.
Oh.
So he's got a Tommy gun. He's just lighting up the place, and he's in tears. We love Jacuzzi Splot. I love him so much. We stan. Jacuzzi says that his desire for revenge has only made things worse because more people were killed because he was out of control. So that maybe he may have accidentally killed some people. His intention is never to kill anybody, but sometimes people die.
It's fine.
But he doesn't think a lot of himself. But Isaac and Miria are there to pump him up.
Yeah.
Because they believe in him.
Making me some great hero.
Oh.
Hey! Don't let that get you down, partner! In the romance of the Three Kingdoms, Cao Cao and Billy the Kid killed thousands, millions, billions of guys! That didn't
Billy the
stop
Kid.
people from thinking they were great guys,
In
and so
ancient
the
China?
only conclusion is that they must have been great guys! Well, so then
You've got to live in the moment.
Right you are! You see, Jacuzzi, we think you're a great guy!
They make Jacuzzi Jacuzzi smiles. He's a sweet boy. And then back in the Kingdom of Genovia in 1930, Isaac and Miria, of course, have stolen everything. They don't really get to steal the couch, but they steal all the money, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
They think that they've done a good deed because they think by taking all the money, they've taken all the unhappiness out of Eve's life.
Which they tried.
They do.
And she's happy.
And she's happy. She is happy. She just lets him do it, and she's happy. Back in the Flying Pussyfoot, Isaac and Miria say that they are going to find the rail tracer and politely ask it to go home.
My friend,
They
we
said
are
they don't
going
want
to hunt
costumes?
down the rail tracer.
We're going to
may
ask
have.
it very nicely to get off the train.
What if it doesn't listen?
We'll tan his high.
What if that doesn't work?
We'll run away high.
That monster is real bad. They'll both die.
Don't you worry.
But they
If
don't
things get
die.
ugly, I'll use my trusty 100 guns.
He doesn't have guns,
Don't
does
have
he?
any guns.
And if that doesn't work, they'll tan its hide. And if that doesn't work, they will run and hide.
Good plan. We know that they live.
What?
We know that they live.
Yeah, we know they make it. They make it. So good for them.
Or if they're immortal, do they not make it and then make it?
That is also a question. But they say that they have guns. They do not have guns.
It feels like they never have guns, which is probably good. Again, cops, they're harmless. They just want money.
Yeah, I like that the Jacuzzi makes a comment that he doesn't think Isaac and Miria are playing with a full deck. But they got guts.
They got moxie.
They got moxie, and you know what? By gum, they're trying their best. We go back to 1930. After Isaac and Miria have finished helping Ennis move the gentleman into her car. And so they ask where she's going to take him, and she says, the police.
Where are you taking these ne'er-do-wells anyway?
To the police.
Oh, well then this is goodbye.
That's too bad, really. Why is that?
The police have lots of rules.
They might arrest us.
Well, if you must know, we're a journey of sorts in search of self-redemption.
We're doing good now to make up for all the bad we've done.
Which is not true.
No.
But they're going to hightail it out of there because they don't deal with the police. They have too many rules, and they will probably arrest them.
Yes.
So Isaac explains that they are on a journey of self-redemption. So now that they're trying to do good deeds to make up for all the bad things that they've done. And Ennis kind of seems interested in that. She says that they're very strong, and Ennis kind of implies that she's done some things, some unsavory things as well.
Like slurping?
Like slurping her siblings, probably.
But it feels like she doesn't remember her siblings.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually her siblings that she slurped, but she slurped people.
So she's immortal.
Yes.
Okay.
She is created, so she's not a... I don't think she was...
Is she not human?
I don't think she's fully human.
I'm confused again.
I'm going to confirm this.
You're not going to tell me, though.
No, well, it says she's a homunculus. Homunculi.
But that doesn't mean she's human. But, like, who created... Was that, like... Did, like, the old guy want a kid and then kept trying to create kids and then finally Ennis worked out?
So she's Yeah, she was, yeah, she's not like a human.
Okay.
So that's all I'll say about that.
Okay.
But she is more human-like than not human-like. So she's basically, for all intents and purposes, a person, but she was a homunculus, which means that she was created, not birthed.
But she's immortal.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
That's okay.
Okay.
But anyway, so they do they introduce themselves to each other, and they just thinking is that Ennis has no last name, which is something that we notice in the opening credits. But they say that it's unusual, so they will remember her. And Ennis is just like very happy to have made a friend. She gets a little choked up.
She made two friends.
Thank you. I have to go now.
So Ennis is immortal.
Yeah.
It has been a real
And she
treat,
slurped
my
somebody.
lady.
She did slurp
I'm
something.
Who did she
Isaac Ian.
slurp? Also, I'm thinking that Fiyero is not immortal by this point.
Not right now.
You don't say. No last name. It's unusual.
We won't forget that. Ennis. Ennis, right?
Bye now, Ennis!
Bye now.
Aww.
Hey! See you later!
Bye.
She made two friends. We're so proud of her. We love her. Yeah, Ennis goes away knowing that she had made a friend that day. And then back in 1930, Eve wakes up and Dallas has returned. Of course, not the real, like, he's still missing in the future, but, like, right now we know where he is.
Yeah.
And he tries to be nice to his
He's
sister.
being nice.
Oh, Dallas.
I'm sorry it's been so long. Hey, to make up for it, how about I teach you to play billiards tonight or something? Sound good? I'll go see.
Hey.
He seemed nice there.
He seemed nice there.
He does care. A little bit. Sliver.
He's being nice, you know. He says that he's sorry he's been away so long, and he could teach her how to shoot pool, which is cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It's nice, but things get a little sour once he realizes that all the money's gone.
Praying, will you? They're saying we've been robbed, Eve. That's just my luck. I just came home for some spending money since Grandpa had to have left me something.
Dallas.
Stop being such a fool. Only stupid children believe in God.
And
And so he just really came home just to get more money, and that's it. I mean, maybe be nice to his sister, but like the main purpose was to go home, get some money, and be on his way. So he's a little bit angry about that.
And then he's mean to his sister.
And he's mean to his sister, and then storms out.
But he still kind of seems like he loves his sister.
He does love his sister, but he does.
The two things that he loves, his sister and money.
Yes, exactly. And then back in 1932, Eve, who of course has been kidnapped, finds that it's really easy for her to just like walk out.
Because they didn't tie her up.
They didn't tie her up, so she just leaves.
Why didn't you tie her up?
Just get out of there.
Yeah. Idiots.
Bye.
Listen, if you're going to kidnap somebody for bait, tie them up. Advice from Winnie Close.
Advice from Winnie Close.
Wait. Yeah, I figured. Idiots.
Congratulations. Good job, Eve. We're proud of you.
Well, the gang is idiots.
All right, and that's where we leave that episode. What do you thought, Dara?
It was fun. Mm-hmm. I don't know if a lot of plot happened, but it was fun.
Very nice.
You know, it was mainly like I said, it was mainly characters that I really like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I hope you had a good time.
I mean, it was basically just like Isaac and Miria in the jacuzzi.
Right.
That was it.
It was like, just, how can you hate those characters? They're very good.
Right.
And so it was a good time all around. We learned some things. We had a fun time. And that's what you missed on Baccano. I'm trying to think if I have any, like, additional comments here. I don't think I do. I'm just, like, I'm having a good time. That's all I'm doing.
I still want to know what's going to happen. I'm so confused about, like, how all these, like, plots... I guess it feels like nothing matters.
Nothing really matters.
anyone can see.
Nothing really matters. That was bad. Don't do that. Who is Claire Stanfield?
It kind of feels like, I guess, like, it makes sense because it just kind of feels like everybody's, like around, like, they know some people and they're just, like, doing their thing.
Yeah, what I love so much about the show is that, like, everyone just, like, connects at different points. Like, all these stories seem, like, wildly just, like, it's out of sync. Like, some people are here, some people are there. But, like, everything kind of comes to, like, everything passes each other. There are points of, like, connection with each character in each of their stories where, like, this person touches this does this does that. And I love that about this show. I think that's what's really entertaining. It's a little hard to watch, I think, in this format because you kind of have to watch it, like, as its own complete thing to be, like, to really get the full effect of it. So it's a little weird when you take it, like, episode by episode. But I kind of love how absolutely insane it is. I really enjoy that. So, and the characters are good, and it's a fun time. And I just looked at the thumbnail for the next episode, and boy, howdy, am I excited. Any other comments, Dara?
Do we have a comment corner?
Oh my God, it's time for a comment corner.
So we wrote a song for the comment corner.
Yeah.
Like la 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 comment corner.
Blah 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 comment corner. It's gonna be a good time. I definitely start checking my notifications instead of reading the episode. All right, we do have a comment corner. We're going to read the episodes today on our episode 2 reaction and review. We just have a couple of those, but we want to get those read on the show. We're going to start off with our buddy Zom, who says, Niece and Jacuzzi are my favorite couple, which yes, I know
I didn't see the couple thing. Okay.
Which, yes, I know is typically Isaac and Miria for most. I don't know, but, like, Isaac and Miria are just, like, they're like a partnership, so I feel like they're less, like, it's less fun to ship. Not that I love them. They're a great duo. But as far as, like, couple, like, for shipping purposes, like, Niece and Jacuzzi are pretty good.
I didn't see the word couple. I thought I put it in my brain read, like, characters.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yep, they're a good couple. There's probably another couple that I also really like. We haven't really gotten there yet.
Is it Fiero and Ennis?
No. Fiero and Ennis is a good couple, though. Yeah.
Is it Maiza and Sylvie, which sounds weird, or even Elmer and Sylvie?
No, there's a character in that we really haven't been properly introduced to yet. I'm so, because I know we're getting there. Anyway, and so Joshua Wayaki, who commented on a lot of our Legend of Korra stuff, says, "Glad you have never given up on the channel." Thanks.
Yay.
We've been doing this for a while now, but we have a good time. We have fun.
That's what I mean. Like eventually we want to, like, build this up so, like, it can be a business, but, like, right now we're, like, we have a lot of fun with it, and, like, we want, like, the business to be fun.
We're just buddies having a good time. And then we have,
hopefully we get paid for that.
We have a new person by the name of Cailin, who says, I think I can say this because I don't think it is exclusively stated on the show, but it's about Lua, who is the girl that Lad has a thing for. And it says, I forget the condition's name, but the woman among the white suits has a special attachment towards death. She wants Lad to kill her, but Lad wants her to be the last person he kills, so that relationship keeps them together with genuine passion, if you believe it or not.
Okay.
She's also the type of person described as someone who would put a puzzle together for the single purpose of crushing it with her bare hands upon completion. So she's a little messed up too.
So they're perfect for each other.
They're perfect for each other.
Okay, fine.
Which is so weird. Gosh, that's weird. But okay.
It's fine.
So that was our comment corner. Remember, you can always leave comments on the show, and we will read them. And it'll be a good time. Just if you do like real spoilers, tag your spoilers. Of course, as we kind of draw closer to the end here, we may not. I mean, like, who knows? I don't want to say anything. But because we have reached like the halfway. We're past the halfway point of the show now, which is crazy. It's just so short. But it is a good time, and I hope it will continue being a good time when we continue on the next episodes. Episode 9, Claire Stanfield faithfully carries out the mission. In episode 10, Ches Lemaire is forced to rework his Tremble Before the Spectre of Immortals strategy. So those are that.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy that. But man, I'm looking forward to that. So thank you for watching the show today. It's been a fun time. I've had a great time.
Yep.
I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time.
At the end, I did.
Okay, good. We'll take it. So You can, of course, always follow the show if you are watching us on YouTube. Hello. You can like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz. Leave a comment below and we will read it on the show. And we just will enjoy your general presence. But if you want to take our episodes on the go, we are available on iTunes and Spotify as well. So make sure you download, make sure you rate, leave a review. We like your thoughts and opinions, unless we don't like them. But otherwise, we will mostly respect our differences unless you say something really weird. So anyway, but you can also follow us on social media as well. We are on Facebook.com/WittyClose. We're Witty Close Productions on there. Follow us on Twitter @WittyClose. Tweet at us. I want to see what you got to say. You can also email us wittyclose@gmail.com if that's the kind of thing that you are into. And you can also follow us on Patreon as well, Dara.
Which is money, Patreon. Which is when you give us money.
Give us money.
So that we can maybe do this more full time, because we love doing it, but like sometimes we want to be able to do this like as more often as possible, and to do that we need to make money.
Yeah.
Because capitalism. So, we have 3 tiers. If you do $1 tier, you have access to our monthly live stream where we talk about whatever we want, or we watch a movie, or both. Most of the time, both. Sometimes just one. Who knows? But it's that. $5 level, you got our spin-off show, First Reaction or Fan Reaction. Right now, we are watching WandaVision. We watch basically a show that we both have seen and really like, or that we've never seen. Like I said, we're doing WandaVision. Episode 1 has been out for a while. I think by the time this episode goes up, we'll have 2 and 3 up. I'm just saying that now, which means it's going to happen.
Yay. At least 2.
At least 2. I think we could probably get 3 up there.
We'll try it.
We'll try. But definitely 2.
Yeah.
The $10 level, it's kind of like the random thing. You get to vote on topics that we discuss in our live stream. Maybe you can recommend a movie to watch on our live stream. It'll also be the place where we, do stuff that doesn't fit on any of the things. We might watch a TV show that would never fit in our format here, like the Great British Bake Off, because I need Cailin to watch that with me because it's so delightful.
Yay.
Or even we'll watch, if we want to take a nap, we'll watch Bob Ross's show. I was kind of trying to watch that earlier.
Sometimes it's nice. You feel very relaxed.
Or we'll do random things where we teach each other stuff. Like Cailin can explain to me fanfic terms. I'll explain to her something that she doesn't know about from me, but I will explain it to her. I don't know what, but
you'll have to tune in to find out.
Right.
So that's Patreon.
And if you subscribe to the $10 level, you get access to everything. Basically, if you subscribe to the tier, you get everything above it. Mm-hmm. Above it, below it?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's patreon.com/WittyClose.
Yeah, you can find us there. So thank you so much for joining us today. We will continue with Baccano with episodes 9 and 10 next time. But until then, I am Cailin Clothier.
I'm That Woman.
Peace.
And that wave of enthusiasm is all you need to help you ride over those negative thoughts. Don't miss the wave. Go with the flow, kid.
Yeah, all you need to make those waves is just one person to think you're great. Just one, and you've got 2. We know you're great, Jacuzzi. Who knows?
I love them so much.
We're making waves for you.
Yeah.